Welcome to Corey Stories. I don't have theme music yet, so instead of theme music, this is the song that we do. Dance, dance. You got that? Can you do that? Listen, when you get good, I just want you to catch on to the claps. Dance, dance. You got it. You good? That's the theme music. There's the theme music. Oh, my clock was backwards? All right, I'm sorry. Well, this is the way that it worked. Here, look at it that way then. It was 7:30 before, okay? Okay, here we go. You got the music down? Do you guys got it? You guys want to do the clap one more time? Let's do the clap one more time. No, listen. I'm not doing this if I don't see you moving your shoulders. I need to see you moving your shoulders. That's my signature move. Move your shoulders with me. Oh, no, I messed you up. You thought I was going to say dance right there, and I messed everybody up right there. You ready to do it right? Dance, dance. You got it? All right, sit down and settle in. Sit down and settle in. Here's how we're going to do this. This is Corey Stories to the people who were just joining. Here's what I want to tell you. I mean, what better way to end your night than with a couple books, maybe a book, maybe two from me, and then you also will get a joke to take home with you or to take to school with you because you're already home most likely. Most likely you're not sitting in the park right now because it's getting late. It depends on where you live, though. I mean, if you're in the West Coast, maybe you're sitting outside right now, but you can't be near anybody right now. We all know that. Oof. Isn't it weird to look outside and not be able to see or talk to people across the street? And if your parents are still letting you hang out with the people across the street, don't do it! Don't do it! Okay, sorry. Didn't mean to scare you. But I just want to make sure that you know that I care about you and I love you. Okay, so the first book we're going to read today. So, and first of all, some of these books I haven't read. I'm going to read a lot of these books I haven't read. I know they're kid appropriate. I just haven't read them because I want you to feel what it's like when your parent goes to your school and they decide to read a book with you. Like, you know when your parent shows up at your school and they read a book? So a lot of times they're nervous to read the book. Did you know that? They show up at your school and then they have to read the book and they're afraid. They turn the pages slowly. They're the worst. They have no idea. So you have to give them a lot of credit when they come into your school to read. There's a skill that teachers have, which is crazy. The skill that teachers have is you ever see a teacher read to you and they read the book upside down? They're like, there's a bear in my chair. And you're like, wow, they're so good. They can read upside down. You don't even realize they're so skillful at doing it. But I don't know if they got really good at reading upside down or they just read the book so many times that they just know it and they're really good at it. But either way, the book that I'm going to read, as I read this book to you, I'm going to read like a regular person because I'm not a teacher. I'm not as skilled as the teachers are. So I'm going to read it straight like this and then I'm going to turn it and let you see it. Just like if your parents came to your school, that's what they would do. But they would probably fumble on more of the words than I will because, I'm just a little bit better. So this book is called There's a Bear on My Chair. Now, before I start, one more thing I'm going to say. If I add extra words in or I leave a word out, I'm just going to keep going. I mean, I may go back and fix it if it's really bad, but I'm just telling you, I'm not going to you don't know the difference. I'll just flip to the next page really quick and you'll still enjoy the story, right? Okay, good. What else did I want to tell you before I get rolling here? I want you to sit down now. Crisscross applesauce. Everybody sit down and get comfortable. Let's do this. You guys ready to go? Let me see a couple thumbs up before I start reading. I want to make sure you guys aren't still dancing because we're going to go back to our music in a minute. You guys ready? Let me see the thumbs up and we can read. I don't see any thumbs up, so we'll just wait. Okay, there we go. All right, the thumbs up are coming in. So this book is called There's a Bear on My Chair by Ross Collins. Here we go. There's a bear on my chair. See how slow that took to turn the page? He's so big, he's so big, it's hard to share. There isn't any room to spare. We do not make a happy pair, a mouse and bear, with just one chair. Ooh, there's no room there. When I give him a nasty glare, he seems completely unaware. I don't know what he's doing there. That bear who's sitting on my chair. The mouse is not happy. I must admit he has some flair. He has a fine taste in leisure wear. I'm fond of how he does his hair, but still wish he was not there. I'll try to tempt him with a pear to lure him from my favorite chair, but he just goes on sitting there. Why won't he go back to his lair? Maybe I'll give him a scare. I'll jump out in my underwear. But no, of course, he does not care. That stinky bear sat on my chair. The mouse is so upset right now. I understand that bears are rare. I know that they need the utmost care. I know all that. I am aware. But still, I cannot stand this bear. That's it, I'm done. I do declare, this bear has led me to despair. It's not fair, it's not fair. I'm going now, I don't know where. I wonder where the mouse is gonna go. Does anybody know where the mouse is gonna go? I wonder. Hey, there's a mouse in my house. You know where the mouse went? Yes, that's right. He went to the bear's house. Because the bear took his chair, so the mouse went to his house. So you know what it's time for right now? Dance, dance. You with me? Did you do your claps that time? Did everybody clap that time? If you didn't clap that, listen, you need to clap if you're going to clap. Dance, dance. Let's go. All right. I got one more book for you guys. So this year, because of everything going on in the world, annoying, right? I know. A lot of us, some of us hang out with family during Easter, whether you celebrate it or not. You usually eat a bunch of food, but we can't do that this year. That stinks. That's annoying. So, because of that, I am going to read an Easter book. It's not, if you're anti any of this, parents, it's not overly religious or anything. It's about the Easter Bunny. So, we're going to read How to Catch the Easter Bunny. This book is by Adam Wallace and Andy Elkerton. All right? Now listen, if I fumble on any of these words, oh well. How to Catch the Easter Bunny. Now look, I'm excited about this one because I think this one's going to be fun. But one thing I want you to know before I get started, you ready to clap? Dance, dance. Did you clap that time or not? Did you catch the claps that time or not? If you missed the claps, you can't miss you need to get that bump, bump, bump at the end right there. That's all I need. That's the only theme song we have right now. You got to catch those claps at the end. You ready? This is the last time I'm doing it. Listen, Oliva, your nephew better clap. That's all I'm saying. You ready? Dance, dance. Oh! Right on point. That's what I'm talking about, Elsmore. That's what's up, Kate. I see you, fan. All right, here we go. If you don't know what I'm saying right now because you're too young to read right now, I'm just reading the names of the people that are clapping and stuff like that, just so you know. And I'm sure your parents are sitting there with you explaining it to you. Hopefully they haven't just sat you there and left. Have you been watching a lot of TV? You probably got to see more TV than you've seen in a long time these last couple of weeks, huh? How many times have your parents been like, when that show's over, you got to get up and do something? And then that show's over and it goes in like your Netflix rolls into the next show. They're like, when that show's over, you have to get up and do something. And then it rolls into the next show. They're like, all right, a couple more. And then we're going to do something. It's tough right now. A lot of TV's being watched. Anyways, if you're just tuning in now, I'm about to read a book called How to Catch the Easter Bunny. This book is from Adam Wallace and Andy Elkerton. Okay, let's do this. Oh, that was fun so far. I worked up a lot of sweat right there doing getting our claps going right there. All right, you ready? I've been working long and hard with all my peeps and crew. We've made the eggs and now I'm here to bring them all to you. Ooh, I wonder who they're talking about here. My real name's a secret. My friends call me EB. My special job means I must hide my true identity. I see some ears back there. Who is that? Yes, I'm the Easter Bunny, and I'm coming to your home. If you have Easter spirit, then you just might see me roam. I slowed down right there because I was going to mess up the words, just so you guys know. That's what people do, okay? I'm human. This first trap is quite simple. Just carrots on a plate. I'm lightning fast. To catch me, you'll need some better bait. Ooh, the Easter Bunny's quick. A hole that's covered by a rug will never cause me strife. Have you forgotten what I am? Burrowing's my life. Now this is much more like it. A fully lit dance floor. I'll do a little hip hop, then dash behind the door. Whoosh. So quick. This next trap is quite clever, made by brilliant engineers. It's hard to catch a bunny who has supersonic ears. This is such a cool bunny. Check this out. You want to catch me for my eggs in Magic Basket 2? But I've been hiding Easter treats since 1682. You kidding me? This trap nearly gets me, but check out all my hops. Watch me dodge the flying fish and cherry yogurt pops. Cherry yogurt pops sound yummy right now. I switched my size from 2 feet tall to something small and gray. Your Easter spirit is so strong, you see me right away. Check that out. I leave so many Easter treats, no children will be sad. But when they see that I've escaped, they'll all be hopping mad. The Bunny Tumbler 2.0 sure takes me for a spin, but I've got lucky rabbit's feet. I know I'll always win. They say rabbit's feet are lucky. That's why that makes sense. With all the treats delivered to the children big and small, I've got one special stop to make to my favorite kid of all. Oh, I think he's talking about his own kid right there. How cool is that? That's pretty cool. See you all next year. But we know we haven't seen the Easter Bunny yet because Easter hasn't come yet. But even though you're not going to get to see all of your family this year for Easter, it's still going to be fun. Somebody's still going to cook. And if they don't cook, beg them to cook so they cook for you. Tell them you want something delicious to eat, something that you don't get to have every day. Make sure they cook something special for you. And tell them that Corey Stories told you to ask them to cook it. Okay? And I don't want to catch you guys off guard. I don't know if some people are just joining now, but to the people that have been here for a while, there's a song that we did at the beginning. It goes like this. Dance, dance. Did you catch the claps that time? Did you get the clap? If you didn't get the claps that time, there's a problem. You need to clap on point. Okay? All I'm saying is, I want this to be stuck in your head. I want you to be sitting there on your way to bed tonight when you're walking to bed and your parents are like, all right, good night, Mom, good night, Dad, right? And you kiss them, or good night, Grandma, good night, Grandpa, okay, good night, Nana, good night, Big Daddy, whatever. I call my grandfather Big Daddy. We call him Big Daddy because he said he didn't want to be called Grandpa. Whatever, that's different. That's my house, okay? Whatever it is, all I'm saying is if you don't keep up with me when I do the theme song, then it's too bad. Because the theme song is dance, dance. That's what I'm talking about. Now, before we close out, before we get out of here right now, we're going to do one more thing. I promise you I'll give you a couple jokes. So I'll give you a couple kids jokes. What I've been thinking about, this is what I've been thinking about doing. I've been thinking about writing this book. And I want to write a book where like all the professions and like all the different professions that your parents have. So like everything, you know, if you have a parent that's a doctor, you have one that's a lawyer, you have one that's a basketball player, you have one that's a comedian, you have one that's a roofer, you have one it's not a floorer, but it's a one that works on floors. Okay, if you have one that's a waitress, if you have one that's a waiter, a bartender, whatever your mom or dad does for jobs, for work, okay? If you do have one that does a job and you like it, oh, my light went out, oh, this is a problem. The darkness just hit. That means my time ran out and it's time for you guys to go to bed. I was going to give you a joke, but the time ran out. It's time for you to go to bed. Unless you guys want me to put some light back on, I can talk. But in order for me to put the lights back on, I'm going to have to hear the song. I need to hear you guys doing the song right now. I'm not putting any lights back on. That's the only... Let me hear it. Let me hear the... Dance. All right, I'll put some light back on. You're so lucky. You're very lucky right now. Let me just tell you. I'm only doing this because I heard the song. So I'm going to put some light back on. Because, listen, if you don't, some of my friends call me Darkness. That's a Dave Chappelle reference, and you won't get that for a long time. But you will. Boom! Look at that. Because you did the song correctly, I came back, I see the dance coming, and everything. Right. If you have a dad that's a carpenter, mom that's a carpenter, whatever they do for work. All right, here we go. Let's give you a couple jokes. So, if let's see, I'll give you a couple simple ones. You want some jokes about vegetables. This is something you could just take to the other kids in your neighborhood that you can talk to through the window. Why was the celery sad at the dance party? Because he couldn't keep up with the beats. Oh! Dance. Let's go. Now look. Your parents might be like, whatever, right? But who cares? That joke was for you. That joke is going to be funny when you tell other people. I made that up in my own brain. I sat down and I cooked that up because I was thinking about vegetables. So I came up with that joke. So thank you very much. And when you tell your friends, they're going to be like, oh, that's so cool. Because like beets are vegetables and then beats are the beat where you like move when you're like doing the song and everything like that. Okay, good. Okay, this is another one I came up with. This is for you. These are going to be in a book that I'm going to write for you guys one day, but it's going to be in a book. I can't believe I'm giving away my trade secrets, but here you go. Why was the old floor so happy to be old? Because he had a rough childhood. Dance. I hope you guys enjoyed yourself today at Corey Stories. I just gave you guys 2 awesome jokes. If you don't know them, I'll leave this stream up so you can rewind it. Let's do this again. If you guys like this, let me know in the comments. I will do this again. We'll put the kids to bed. So then from now on, listen, I feel like when I say boys and girls, it sounds funny. Listen, boys and girls, right? It sounds like they say, but listen, guys, if you want to hear this again, you want me to read to you at night, you want me to read a story to you, and then give your parents a break, right? Because I'm sure they've been reading all the books in your house right now. You probably already went through most of the books in your house. I have books, all right? My little guys have books. We have books over here. So I can read some more to you and put your kids to bed. And the kids I'm talking about are you guys, okay? So one last time before we get out of here, let's go! Dance. Corey Stories, I'm out.